26 minutes to 7 on this Friday morning. If you've just joined us, it's Morning News Today with me, Jhb CBD. These are our top stories this morning. Derek Hanekom expected to be top of the agenda when the ANC-NEC meets today. It's a tough day ahead for train commuters as Metro Rail employees embark on a strike this morning. And then a final farewell for music icon Johnny Clegg. His fans will gather for a memorial service in Sandton today. Well, let's chat more about one of those top stories now. That is the Metro Rail strike. We're envisaging a tough day for commuters in some parts of the country as some employees embark on this one-day strike. Earlier, we chatted to Stefan. He was in Cape Town. Let's go to the Jhb CBD now. That's where we find Lindokuhle Xulu. He's checking for us just what the impact has been on commuters, Lindo. It was quiet in Cape Town. Are you sort of getting the same feeling here in Joburg?
Well, in fact, Iveka, we're not actually getting the same thing. We just saw just now commuters walking on the railways here. We are at the Mandela Bridge and we're just observing the route where the trains pass when they go to Park Station. But just a few minutes ago, we saw, in fact, those commuters walking towards Park Station. And in fact, if I can just speak to commuters, my colleague, to just show you where these commuters were walking just a few minutes ago. Of course, from PRASA's side, they said that there will be limited service, that in fact, some people will be very much affected by this. And in fact, those railways is where those commuters were walking. So certainly the commuters are feeling the pinch of this particular strike as those employees make their way to the union buildings. And I see some of them even walking back, but there are trains that are working there. We have seen trains passing by here, but more so there was a number of people, in fact, that were walking towards Park Station. So it seems that, in fact, that pinch is being felt right now. And it's quite a cold day in Johannesburg. So those commuters certainly have a lot to brace themselves for, particularly today as that particular strike goes to the union buildings, as the workers are calling for the president to make this particular railway service a safer environment for the employees, particularly because of some of the issues that they have been facing, particularly speaking about those employees that have been attacked, that are at the forefront of receiving the frustrations of the commuters, as the trains are always late, the trains are always, not on time. So those are the frustrations that these particular employees are facing on a daily basis, and they are saying that they will be going to the union buildings to get the attention of the president around this.
Okay, so I can see one train pulling in there, Linda, so we are expecting that there will be limited services, just a smaller number of trains, but still this is not going to ease the situation. I suppose we are going to see people either getting to work late or not getting there at all today.
Well, certainly, Michelle, and Iveka, sorry. But one thing that really we don't know about this limited service is to what exactly does it entail. In fact, the statement from PRASA earlier this week was that they're not sure as to what exactly it means themselves. What they said was that they will be, of course, looking at the number of people that are reporting to work, the number of staff, particularly those that are in charge of the safety of the employees as well as the commuters. So they're not sure as well what that entails, but what we've seen this morning is the effect of this particular strike when those commuters making their way to Park Station. Another question, of course, is if they get to Park Station, will they get trains to go to their respective destinations? We know that some of them are commuting to as far as Pretoria and as far as Tembisa and other places. So this is a question that are they going to make it to their respective destinations? But of course, the limited service has no guarantee at this stage.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you very much, Lindokuhle.